I hope the money is complete.
The scene opens in a rush. Hurried footsteps echo down a narrow hallway. Someone calls out, "Come on, everyone, we're running late. Let's move." 3 black kids shuffle into view, nervous and obedient. "Remember what I told you," the woman warns, voice sharp but measured. "No arguing, be polite, and Arya, remember the signal." "We can't afford any slip-ups," she says firmly. "The interview with Arya has to go perfectly." She's turning 18 soon. People love that. A strong mother, a bright daughter, that's our image. The kids exchange wary looks. She drills them like soldiers. If they ask about home life, what do we say? That you're the best mom? One answers. "Say it with feeling," she snaps. Moments later, a knock. A man enters, neat, professional, holding a recorder. "Luke Barnes, DM News 9, he says. "I'm here about Clara Castle." Her smile flickers. "Clara? I thought this was the election interview." Luke shakes his head. "No, ma'am, something else." The air turns heavy. He begins gently, asking about the foster system, about children who were mistreated. She answers like she's been rehearsing for weeks. "My husband and I started fostering because every child deserves a happy home," she says smoothly. "That's why I'm running for mayor. Every kid in this city should have a safe start." Luke nods, scribbling notes. "And your own children," she smiles tightly. "Homeschooled. We believe in giving them the best." A knock interrupts. Her eyes narrow. After a brief, whispered exchange at the door, she returns, voice cool again. "This is off the record, right?" Luke nods. She exhales and pivots back to the safe topics, the campaign, the city's economy, her vision. But when he brings up Clara Castle again, she looks him straight in the eye. "I don't know her." Then, softer, "Let's talk about the future instead." Before he can press further, a small voice calls out upstairs. "Mom?" Valerie stands immediately. "Sorry, Luke. My daughter needs me. Family comes first." He hesitates, but she's already walking away. Later that night, in whispers, they kids talk among themselves. "She's unbearable when cameras are around." "Keep your head down," one says. "You know what happens if you don't." Someone sighs. "I can't wait to leave when I'm 18. I'll go to Toronto, live with my grandparents." Another hushes her. "Don't say that where she can hear." Then, footsteps. Heavy. Close. Enough talking. They freeze. Downstairs, the TV glows. Valerie's smiling face fills the screen, the kind, devoted foster mom winning hearts across the city. Luke watches the same broadcast from his car outside, pen tapping on his notebook. He mutters, "Let's see who you really are." Have you ever met someone whose kindness felt just a little too perfect? Meanwhile, in his office, desk buried under files, adoption records, old news clippings, his colleague leans over. "Luke, she's about to be mayor. Drop it before it tanks your career." But Luke only mutters, "Not until I know the truth." An email pings. New documents from Estonia. He opens them. Names, forged IDs. One stands out. Abbey Wagner. He grabs his coat. It's time. At the station, tension builds. Valerie's sitting with Jean Thomas, her political ally. "Mrs. Tomkins, a few questions about your fostering vetting process," Jean interrupts. "Luke, don't start this again." He presses on. "There are inconsistencies, international records, missing papers." Jean slams a folder shut. "You're harassing her, exploiting children for clicks." Luke stands tall. "I'm reporting facts." Jean's voice turns icy. "Then report this. You're fired." Luke freezes. "You can't. You've got 15 minutes to clear your desk," Jean says, "or the police will." Later, Valerie gathers her family for another PR photo shoot. Everyone smile. "Cassie, fix your sister's hair. We're a happy family, remember?" Flashbulbs go off. Her smile looks flawless, but the kids' eyes tell another story. Meanwhile, Luke back to his post in his car, listening to a radio report. Candidate Abbey Wagner leads the polls with her Family First campaign. Luke frowns. "Abbey Wagner?" He flips through his files. Valerie Tomkins, Abbey Wagner. The puzzle fits too neatly. That night at home, tension explodes. "You broke the rules," Valerie snaps. "You think being sick excuses you?" Her tone is venom. The child stands silent, eyes wet. "When you're 18, maybe you'll understand consequences," she warns. Later, the older one whispers, "She kept me even when Grandpa tried to get custody. She said she was protecting me. But from who?" Have you ever trusted someone completely only to realize they were the reason you couldn't sleep at night? That same night, Arya shared a glimpse of her life online. The next morning, on every media platform, her image begins to crack. Hashtags rise. Bad mom mayor, hashtag behind the smile. Inside the campaign office, panic. Negative press is killing us, her aide says. We need a softer angle. Valerie sighs. Meaning? Bring the kid. Show the cameras the real you, a caring mom. This city deserves hope, Valerie declares. My daughter Arya believes in this future. Arya waves, smiling faintly, but as applause swells, she wobbles. Mom, I don't feel well, she whispers. Not now, Valerie hisses through her teeth. Moments later, Arya faints. Gasps fill the room. Off stage, aides rush in. Valerie forces a smile, waving to cameras. She's fine. Just nerves. Backstage, another aide whispers. She's been fainting for weeks. Valerie snaps. Keep that quiet. We can't afford headlines about weakness. Luke's investigation now borders obsession. He calls an old contact. I need a favor, Bill. Find out everything about Clara Castle and Valerie Tomkins. Now. Hours later, Bill calls back, voice trembling. Luke, I found something. A newspaper clipping. Clara Castle was arrested for falsifying adoption records for a Russian woman named Abbey Wagner. Luke sits in silence. Bill continues. That's Valerie. She panicked when I showed her the file. Said she didn't know Clara, but Luke, she's lying. Luke's voice lowers. Then we've got our story. The next morning, a plane ticket appears on the table. Valerie smiles too wide. Arya, happy early birthday. You'll see your grandparents soon. Arya's eyes light up, unaware of what's coming. The others exchange worried looks. Do you think she'll really let her go? Someone whispers. No one answers. The next morning breaks calm but heavy. The city buzzes with election talk. Posters with Valerie's smiling face plastered on every corner. Inside the house, Arya's suitcase sits half open on her bed. Her sister hovers by the door. You sure about this trip? Arya nods slowly. She said I'll be with Grandma for a while. Maybe things will get better. Downstairs, Valerie hums softly, watching from the kitchen window as a black sedan pulls into the driveway. Right on time, she mutters. A man steps out. Anatoly Petro, the campaign assistant. His handshake lingers too long. Everything ready? She nods. No mistakes this time. He smirks. There never are. They load Arya's luggage. Valerie hugs her tightly, almost convincingly. Call me when you land, sweetheart. Arya smiles faintly. Love you, Mom. For a brief second, Valerie's eyes soften, or maybe it's just guilt flickering under perfect control. The car pulls away. She exhales, relieved. Upstairs, the other kids watch from the window, uneasy. She didn't even wave. At the airport, Arya sits alone, clutching her passport. Her name looks strange, not hers. A woman in a navy coat approaches. You're coming with me, darling. Are you from Grandma's? Arya asks. The woman's smile doesn't reach her eyes. Of course. Arya hesitates. Something feels off. Behind them, Luke rushes through security, flashing his press ID. News 9, emergency. He spots them near the gate. Arya. The woman turns sharply. Who are you? Luke answers, someone who knows the truth. He pulls out the document, adoption forms, signed by Abbey Wagner. Your real name's not Valerie, is it? He says. And she's not going to her grandmother. Security officers appear, drawn by the shouting. Valerie arrives moments later, breathless. This is a misunderstanding. Luke faces her. Then explain the passports. Explain why Clara Castle was found dead last night. The crowd gasps. Valerie freezes. Her expression cracks for the first time, the perfect mayoral smile dissolving into panic. She was going to expose you, Luke presses. So you silenced her? She steps back, trembling. I did what I had to. You don't understand. They made me. Valerie is handcuffed, eyes darting toward Arya. Sweetheart, I did this for us. Arya whispers. No, you did it for you. Former mayoral candidate Valerie Tomkins, also known as Abbey Wagner, arrested on charges of identity fraud, child exploitation, and conspiracy to traffic minors. Luke's voice narrates over the montage. Sometimes the faces we trust most hide the darkest truths. Arya, finally reunited with her real grandparents, the first genuine smile we've seen from her, a mug of cocoa in her hands, her sister beside her. Peace, at last. Luke closes his laptop, staring at the headline one final time before shutting it down. His colleague walks in. You did it. You saved her. Luke sighs. No. She saved herself. I just followed the trail. He leans back, exhausted. People think evil looks obvious, wild eyes, cruel faces, but sometimes it smiles, tucks you in at night, and tells you everything's fine. From the other side of silence, toss stories. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this story, because we're not done uncovering the untold yet.